So we're back with our Survivor Series, preview?
Yeah.
All right.
Look ahead.
Look ahead to the fun Survivor Series. Obviously we're recording this before SmackDown.
Whatever.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be able to talk about that.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about what happened.
It's 1 week. We can only record Thursdays. So.
Yeah. Well, why don't we bring up, since it's obviously it's going to be addressed on SmackDown if shit's going to happen, so you might as well say what you were say.
Main event. There was one other thing.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes took a gnarly bump off a back body drop. And he kind of fell on the side of his head, not the back of his head. Apparently, that's not good for your neck.
No.
So gravity don't,
See,
That's not supposed to spin that way.
No. See, so, I don't watch main event, but I frantically was trying to find a video of it. Yeah. I had to kind of see what the hell happened. But yeah, I didn't see it. I had no news about it until you just mentioned it right before we started recording.
Yeah. So he's out with a concussion.
Yeah. So
now,
looks like he's not going to be at Survivor Series.
So Team Roll Scholars. Mm-hmm. Also on another note, this might help elevate Damien Sandow into the singles push like he was going to. This might
well, yeah, if he's out for who knows how long,
a concussion and a contact thing like WWE.
Could be fucking any time. Like could be a week, could be a year. Who knows? Yeah. So especially with the whole I know we're not supposed to say it, the whole Chris Benoit thing. Yeah. They're probably not going to take this lightly. So yeah, he'll probably be out for a little while.
That whole spot, I suppose, is
Yeah.
probably the death nail for Team Road Scholars, and Damien Sandow will now be on his own.
So,
but we'll see.
Yeah.
But his replacement, Cody Rhodes' replacement, Albert Tensai, possibly, not officially, but I'm hearing rumors that it might be Tensai because who else? What other?
Yeah,
heels?
I know they don't really have much. I mean, it was funny because you were literally just mentioning about how they have heels. They don't have a heel to fill this spot at all, except for Albert Tensai, which. Nobody gives a fuck
the Miz
about.
Is out. No, it's,
Well, the problem with Albert Tensai...
And you could say like Barrett, but he's already in the match because you have to replace...
Exactly.
Yeah,
but I mean, Albert Tensai literally has the death rattle in WWE in that he comes out and nobody gives a shit.
So he'll probably be eliminated quickly?
Yeah, he'll be the first one gone because nobody gives a fuck.
Which is unfortunate because... But he'll be the Mike Knox elimination. Remember that Survivor Series?
Oh, yes, I do.
When Shawn Michaels super kicked Mike Knox
one of the
and
best...
eliminated him and was like, who was he? Was he in the match? His name's Mike Knox. So was he in the match? And Matt Hardy's like, well, he was, but he's not anymore.
So we're winning. Oh, okay, we're doing good. That was I love that match.
That match
was fucking hilarious.
Shawn Michaels
awesome.
had to slide out, right next to Melina, and Melina thought it was Morrison, and she's like, and he screamed
they both
too.
screamed, yeah. Oh, I love that match.
They pushed CM Punk in that match.
They did. They pushed the shit out of him, yeah.
DX gave CM Punk the rub.
Well, that was the thing. Like, DX gave for their credit, DX gave everybody in that match a fucking good rub. They gave the Hardys a good rub, which was kind of a good thing for them because, yes, it was a big deal that they were back. Definitely helped.
But it helped Jeff.
Yeah, well, nothing will help Matt, unfortunately. No. I like Matt, but, God, man. You need help, brother.
Yeah, I think he's going in ROH, so I think
he is going to ROH.
He's
climbing. Yeah, I mean, I hope he does well in ROH, and if we ever go to the show in Toronto and he's there, I would like to see him.
Yeah, Fat Hardy will be back.
Yes. So anyway,
Survivor Series.
Yeah, Survivor Series.
26th anniversary or something.
Yeah,
26th
you know
edition.
what we were just talking about? We didn't get a pen. We didn't get a pen to write down.
Oh no, we'll remember.
No, we won't.
I'll remember.
All right.
I'm just saying a pen on Sunday when they actually happen.
All right, fair enough.
And this time, also, I need to bring my notepad because last time I was running off notes off my head.
Yeah, I know.
I thought, hey, man, I got a good memory.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well, if it fucking helps, I didn't remember shit until you told me about it.
Yeah, but you were running off no sleep.
Well, I'm always running off of no sleep.
But you had an excuse. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm running off of no sleep now.
So, we're going to get to it. Run down.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. Eve versus Caitlyn.
I won't be watching this match.
Eve for the win. I don't.
I won't be watching this match. This is, as I've mentioned before, this is the cigarette match. I smoke, and that's when I take my smoke break.
Actually, I hear that Eve might be feuding with AJ in the future. So that's where AJ.
So it's something else that nobody gives a shit about.
So hey, divas are gonna fight puppies. Yay! Who cares?
Well, you know what? If they were actually just there for eye candy, I'd appreciate it a little more.
Unfortunately, they try to wrestle.
Sadly, yeah, they try to get them to wrestle, and it's just pointless.
So
get real female wrestlers, and I might actually give a shit.
Our favorite. Oh, I guess we could have done the pre-show. Tyson Kidd versus Tyson Gabriel versus 3MB. Do you care? 3 Milton Bradley.
3 Milton Bradley.
You haven't seen them? So
I have actually seen them. I did see them. Yeah, they were on.
You weren't. They were on Raw.
Yeah, they were on Raw once.
So
they're all right. It's a fun little gimmick.
Again, weird thing. Jinder Mahal still doing his old gimmick on NXT. So I don't know if that's because it's taped or not.
Ooh, maybe. I mean, is it taped from months back?
I don't know.
All right, well, if it is, then we know why. Otherwise, it's kind of retarded.
So there's 2 matches that don't really matter.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
So now we're getting into the matches that are going to be good.
Yes. Well, let's not jump the gun now.
Nah.
Right.
Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy is our favorite.
I finally saw him actually react to Little Jimmy on Raw. I was like, holy fuck, okay, I'm not just making up shit when I say it's his favorite podcast.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually kind of funny, actually.
R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro for the United States title.
Will be a good match.
Yep. R-Truth hasn't been around since him and Kofi broke up.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to see.
It'll be good to see. I think it'll be a solid match.
He was the one
R-Truth is great.
Destroyed Albert Tensai.
Yeah, and Cesaro, he's from what I've seen, looks
old
good.
School.
Yeah,
old school heel.
I like
with
that.
An old school feel.
I like that.
With his satchel.
Yes.
On Raw.
I can't say.
Was it me or was that like the most awkward?
It was. They were trying to make fun of it, but it just didn't quite. And I mean, I wear a bag, so I can't say much because I do wear a man purse. But I try to own it by actually referring to it as a purse.
There you go. Try to take it back.
I do. I am trying to take it back. What can I say? So it was fucking awkward and retarded, but whatever.
So, but there's gonna be a good match.
It'll be a good match.
Once again,
not sure I give a rat's ass who wins, but it'll be fun to watch.
It'll be fun to watch. Yeah. Team Ziggler versus Team
Well,
Foley.
no, let's. Are we going to do predictions? I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, I guess there's a match we don't really care about.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to say R-Truth.
I'm
going to say R-Truth.
I'm going to say Cesaro because I don't see them throwing the belt off him just yet.
I think it'd be.
Plus, the belt would be good for him more than it would be for R-Truth.
I would agree, except for the fact that R-Truth needs a push since he doesn't really have a tag team partner right now.
I honestly think that R-Truth's on his way out. He might be in the same boat as Albert Tensai.
I don't know. People like him. That's the thing. I think he's getting.
People have liked guys in the past, but if there's nothing for him,
well, that's the thing. I think he's getting more of a pop than Cesaro.
Yeah.
So
he's supposed to. He's a face.
I mean, heat, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think he's got more pop than Cesaro has.
So you say R-Truth, I say
I do.
Cesaro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that.
Pre-show, I don't know, 3 and B.
It's got to be 3 and B.
And
I don't give a shit about that.
As far as the women's title, Eve, because I don't care.
I'm not gonna watch, so I don't care.
Eve.
Whatever.
Team Ziggler versus Team Foley. I'm surprised they're still calling them Team Foley.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense anymore.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's always good to see a classic Survivor Series match. This match has been riddled with guys being pulled out.
Oh, fuck yeah. This is like the biggest clusterfuck they've had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Is this match, because it's just...
Credit to them, they're just pushing.
They're pushing,
forward,
and it's fine, because you know what? To their credit, they are making it work.
Mm-hmm.
You still give a shit. And that...
Well, do you?
I kind of do. Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see who wins.
I'd rather see it Team Orton versus Team Ziggler.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's rumors there
that
Ziggler is going to get the world title in the next couple months. And it's going to be Orton and Ziggler as the top world heavyweight promo match for the 2013 feud, I suppose.
Not cool with that. I don't want to see Randy Orton in a top
spot. Neither do I.
Because he doesn't deserve it.
No, he doesn't.
I don't care if he was there before. He doesn't give a shit in the ring, and you can see it every time he's in there.
Yep.
So, fuck him. He doesn't deserve it. So, I hope they don't go through that, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
With that being said, but, no, fuck that.
Do you, as always...
Yes.
We'll keep talking about this match.
Yeah.
But, as a side note, do you think this will be the night that Ziggler cashes in? Because we didn't talk about it last time for Hell in a Cell.
I didn't think he was going to.
But do you think tonight, Sunday will be the night?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. It's kind of... It's too easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's too easy. I mean, yeah, I think they need a bigger... It needs to be a bigger shock. It wouldn't be much of a shock in this, so I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, clearly he's not going to have that stigma of being the first guy to cash in.
I would say more so. He can go till Royal Rumble, right?
I don't know what the statute limitations is on.
When did he win
anymore. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. There's a Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah,
now.
I heard about that. When is it?
I believe it's in May or.
Well, then it
could have been July. I don't know. They've moved it. That's
what I'm saying. It's like I think it'll be they'll save it for a bigger show.
They'll save it for a bigger.
I know it's Survivor Series and it's one of the original 4, but I think that this show has enough going for it that they don't need to use it.
Right.
I think Royal Rumble they'll use it more so because They've got, because it's hard for people to give a shit about the regular matches in the Royal Rumble. I think it'll give them something to give a fuck about before the Rumble match starts.
To be fair, he's not calling his shot like he did at Hell in a Cell.
Really?
At Hell in a Cell, he's just like, I guarantee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cash it in.
Yeah.
And he didn't, obviously.
Yeah. But that could be done to throw us off too.
Right.
They're not. The WWE is not above that. So I'm going to say no, but I could very easily be wrong, but I'm going to say no.
Long term, do you think he will cash in and win?
Yeah, he's going to do the heel thing. He's going to wait until the face has been beaten to bloody pulp.
He'll do what the Miz did, what CM Punk did.
Exactly. It's what every heel does when they have the Money in the Bank.
Right.
They're going to cash in after.
And he'll have the world title longer than the 2 hours he had it originally on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Thanks to Super Nintendo Guerrero.
Yeah,
once again to bring her up.
Yeah.
So
what is wrong with her?
To keep with this match.
Yes.
Feuds, it wasn't originally, feuds continuing.
Yes.
But now Team Hell No is not going to be feuding with Team Road Scholars because Cody's out.
Yeah, so there's no... What are they going to do with this? I do have a feeling there's going to be a fight between...
Damien Sandow's going to be moving on to a singles push. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
There's rumors of him doing it, and it's probably just going to flash forward that.
Yeah, I think it's just going to jump the gun because, they were going to do that. I think, honestly, they're going to swap it from being a Team Hell No feud to just Team Hell No fighting amongst themselves and getting themselves potentially eliminated because they're fighting against themselves. That's the only way I could think.
Ziggler did cut a cool promo on Main Event saying
I don't watch
Kofi and Miz hate each other.
Yeah.
So that's why that doesn't work. Team Hell No hates each other.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're getting to the point where we assume that, I think Kofi and Miz is probably going to be Kofi's heel turn that they've sort of been hinting
Kofi's not going to heel turn.
You don't think?
No, God, no.
It sounds like they're trying. Yeah, but it sounds like they're trying to give him a heel turn.
He can't talk.
No, I know that. Well,
he can't talk.
Give him fucking Heyman.
We say that for every guy.
Well, because Heyman is perfect.
But no, Kofi's not going to turn heel.
All right, fine.
Miz is going to turn face.
We wouldn't want to do anything interesting, so forget that.
You say interesting, but you don't know if it's going to work. Just to say he's going to, just to do it.
Hey, you give him a mouthpiece, he could be an interesting heel.
Yeah, but only big guys get mouthpieces.
Yeah, but this is
when have a high-flying heel ever... Hey. First off, when was the last time there was a high-flying heel?
Fuck. It's hard to do because high-flying usually gets you the pop, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying that whole entrance and the whole boom, boom, boom thing doesn't lead to heel.
That's true. I know that. But again, I find it would be something different. It would be something interesting.
Something different is that a feud usually is a guy on one side, a guy on the other side. Yeah. Now the feud is internal in a team.
Yeah, well, the whole team is combustible, which is kind of cool.
No, but getting back to the Ziggler promo, it's like Kofi hates Miz, Team Hell No's hates each other, and Randy hates everybody.
Yeah. That could work. I think that'll be interesting for the match. I think there'll be a lot of infighting. I think there might be a handful of I'm not going to tag you bullshit, which I like that kind of stuff. That's very old school.
Hey, man.
I like that shit.
I like that they're referencing Randy's success in the Survivor Series, because if there's anyone that's ever had the most success in the Survivor Series,
it's Randy.
It's Randy. He was the one that won for Team Bischoff and got Stone Cold fired. Yep. He won a couple years ago, and that was when The Undertaker came back. Yeah. And when they were hoisting him on up on the shoulders, he's like, "Put me down! Put me down! I'm to get out of here!"
Yeah, that was good.
And I think he was on another winning team.
He probably,
but he's probably the most successful Survivor Series guy, so that's cool. Do you think there's going to be any more Survivor Series matches that are thrown in? Like my idea, there was that 8-man tag on Raw. Maybe throw some of those guys in for a
another. Do I think we're going to get another Survivor Series match? No. Do I think we're going to get the primetime player Sin Cara Mysterio match somewhere? I do believe we'll see that, which I'm all for. Fuck it, I like primetime players.
We're looking for 3 hours. Yeah. And 5 matches.
5 matches in 3 hours. There's no way.
Just like last time for Hell in a Cell, there was 5 matches announced, and they add 3 matches.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get the same thing. We're gonna get another match like that, which I'm cool. Like I said, show me as much primetime players you can. They need a push.
They're worth fucking millions
good.
Of dollars.
They're worth millions of dollars. So yeah, they're good. They need a push. They need something, and like I said, maybe this will actually give them a fucking feud.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Give them something, because those guys are fucking talented. Give them the right tag team to work off of, which, say what you will about Sin Cara and is prone to injuries.
Yeah.
They can work well with them. They've shown it. I mean, having the giant...
They have, millions of matches to go with their millions
exactly.
of
And having the giant... I can never remember their names, but having the big-ass guy and fucking Primetime Players, Titus, having him in that match makes a huge difference with everything. I loved on Raw whenever he's in any match he's in, whenever he picks up one of the smaller guys, he'll do whatever move it was. Like on, I think it was Sin Cara, he did the backbreaker, and then just fucking drops him like he's nothing.
No.
Fucking love that.
Like
love that. That is fucking amazing. I love it. Anyway.
So speaking of big guys,
hang on. Let's not. We didn't give our prediction.
Oh, see, I don't know because this match really meant something before, but now
I'm gonna say simply. Ziggler? I'm gonna say simply because it's got to be.
Plus, also, does Foley mean anything in this match? Does he at least come out with the team?
I think he's gonna come out and introduce the team just to give it some kind of continuity.
Do you think him showing up to the pay-per-view will generate any buys?
McFoley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him
definitely.
Just being there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, I would.
Do you think he'll, throw a mandible claw on someone to get in the action? Just
I hope so, because I'm a huge...
Maybe he'll beat up Ricardo Rodrigo.
Yeah, I think he might make his presence known. I'm a huge fan of McFoley, so if he's involved, I'm happy.
Okay.
So I'm going to say yes. I do believe, it's going to be Ziggler.
Team Ziggler?
I do think that... the face team, whatever the fuck, the team is now, what the fuck
Foley.
are they?
Team
Foley, whatever they're called. I do think all the infighting is going to be their downfall.
Right.
So I do think that's how it's going to go out.
Okay. So Team Ziggler for the win.
Yes.
2 title matches, 2 world title matches?
Yes.
Or 1 world title match, 1 WWE match. World title, Big Show, Sheamus 2.
I'm interested to see this match. As JR would say, it's going to be a fucking slobber knocker. He doesn't say fucking, but I'm adding my own spin. Copyright.
TM.
That's right. TM, bitch. I think it's going to be a fun match. It's going to be just people beating the shit out of each other in the middle of a ring, possibly through an announce table. Those Spanish guys.
Of a Spanish variety.
Spanish announce table. Poor guys.
As we know, that poor table is made out of cardboard.
Out of cardboard, yes. Not much to say about it. You know what it's going to be. They're going to pound the shit out of each other for a while. It's going to be fun to watch. If you like physical fighting, you're in. And I'm saying Big Show retains.
Big Show retains.
Yeah.
Me too. After this, do you think they go Big Show Sheamus 3, or does Big Show go fight somebody else and Sheamus spins off to somebody else?
It's hard to say because I wouldn't want to split them up. But, with that being said, how many times can you really have the same fucking match?
Exactly, but here's where that Ziggler question comes in again because...
Oh, I know. I've been thinking... I thought about it the second you mentioned it. After this match is over
and the smoke's cleared, Big Show... Who's left for Big Show to fight on SmackDown? And who the hell, what heel is going to be feuding with Sheamus? Where's Sheamus go from
The
here?
only thing I could think, which would be... Again, this is always my wishful booking. It would be fucking awesome if Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank on Big Show, and Big Show still won.
Right.
Because then it could actually spin off to a feud with them, because Big Show all pissed off that Ziggler did that.
But Big Show's a heel.
But heel and heel. I know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But, again, I'd kind of like to see that, because that would be, again, my favorite word, interesting.
Right.
Which is something that they tend to shy away from.
So, most of the 9 times out of 10, interesting, don't buy...
Oh, I know.
Don't buy nothing, man.
I've been watching this shit for longer than you've been alive. Yeah. I know what they do, and I know what they're not going to do.
Sometimes they take risks, but most of the time they don't.
Exactly. So, I
don't know, man.
There's a chance.
I'm looking at SmackDown rosters in my head, and I'm just trying to figure out who would Sheamus feud with.
Well, that's the thing.
Would it be cool that Regal comes back and they actually do a world title feud for at least a month?
I'd be okay with that, except I don't see Regal feuding with Big Show. It would be interesting if he turned heel.
No,
and then went after he maybe costs Sheamus the match.
Yeah.
And that spins
that's
off
a Sheamus Regal feud.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, I don't know if Regal could do
I don't think it'll happen. But again,
I just want to see Regal in the ring.
I'm the same way. That's why I came up with that. I think it's a good idea.
So,
we're running low on time. Let's
CM Punk, Ryback, John Cena. For the WWE Championship?
We've been talking about this since the match was announced in that clusterfuck of a way. The only interesting thing in this match, and I can't believe I'm about to say it, is Ryback and Cena.
Yep.
Because even though whatever they do is going to be a very boring match.
The way I see it,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm going to go into old school terminology to connect with you and some of the older fans, I suppose.
Yes.
This is akin to the match never happened. I don't believe.
What?
What if Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Macho Man Randy Savage was in a 3-way dance?
Yeah, nicely done. That never happened.
Yeah, this is basically
believe
what
me,
that
if
that
had happened, that would have been like the Super Bowl of wrestling.
It's big. These two big heavyweights who just hit the crap out of each other with this skillful heel wrestler in the middle, trying to balance, trying to get around the two big guys, maybe hoping they knock each other out. The irresistible force they move object run into each other. And the heel can just...
You got to assume that's what he's doing. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, like I think I mentioned it to you, is that basically the way I see it going at some point is Cena and Ryback somehow take Punk out of the equation for a brief period of time.
Right off the bat.
And then it's just literally like you can almost see the match in your head where it's like Punk is thrown out of the ring or whatever, and then literally it's just the two fucking giants, irresistible force meets the immovable object. You can see the two, and then the crowd fucking erupts. Like basically, you could script the match right now. And for some reason I'm actually interested, which
it's the curiosity factor because we've never seen. I don't even think. I mean, Ryback was in Nexus.
Yeah.
And when they originally jumped Cena. But they never. I don't believe they ever did a Skip Sheffield.
Yeah.
John Cena one-on-one match.
I don't know. I was not paying attention at that point, but
you got this big monster. Your Batista's, your Goldberg, your Ultimate Warrior, and you got the big hero. You got the Hulk Hogan, your whatever. Facing off against each other. This is WrestleMania 6.
It is. It very much is. So I mean, yeah. That's what people want to see.
So it's not going to be pretty.
No.
Hogan Warrior wasn't pretty.
Hey, that was an excellent match, dude.
Considering
the limitations of those two, it was an excellent match.
And this is probably what we're going to get. We're going to get the best match that these two can put together.
Oh, definitely. You
also have the CM Punk factor in it.
Yeah. Which is gonna I'm gonna assume create an interesting ending.
It's
if nothing else. Yeah, and I think you got to assume like Cena does give the best he can do. You see it. I mean, he's not very talented as a wrestler.
But he knows, tries.
But he sure as hell tries. Ryback is going to do everything he's possibly capable of. This is his first really big shot. He's going to pull out everything he can do.
He's not calling the match.
No.
There's
no
orders.
fucking way he's calling this match.
He's just following orders.
Exactly.
Ryback hit here. Ryback punch him. Ryback hit him.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brett and Davey Boy all over again, where he literally tells him even where to put his feet.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to be, Ryback is not going to be in control.
You have two guys who are going to show Ryback where to go.
Exactly.
And how to get there.
Yeah, and
there'll be a point in the match where he won't be a factor, so it's not like he has to be in there the whole time.
He
can be dumped out by John Cena, and you can have CM Punk and John Cena.
Yeah, and I mean, they're going to show that. They have to. I mean,
That's been the last feud for the last 2 years.
Exactly. That's something they're going to want to see. And there will be a quick spot with Cena and Ryback, or not Cena, Punk and Ryback, where Punk does his whole terrified of Ryback thing again. Which I don't agree with. I mean, I know why they do it, and I mean, they gotta make Ryback.
Do they do John Cena? Have like a little back down going, this guy.
Come on, dude. They're gonna have the superhero back down from him? Fuck that.
If they want to push him.
Never do it. They're not gonna do that, because Cena's the superhero. Yeah. He's not gonna back down from anyone.
So, CM Punk?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
there's no debate in my head.
Once again, I mean, we said this the last time. We ended up being wrong, thankfully.
Yeah.
I mean, on the positive side, we ended up being wrong, but is this a one-match card? Again, the WWE title match isn't the only thing that matters. We said it, I said it in Hell in a Cell, and thankfully we were wrong.
Yes, very much, yeah. I hesitate to say yes, but I think so. I really do. I really do.
But is it a good enough match to warrant the pay-per-view buy? Granted, we're lucky we don't have to pay the
we don't have to pay it ourselves.
We'll pay a penance.
Yeah, if I'm gonna give a recommendation, I would say do what we're doing, get a bunch of friends together to buy it, because it's not worth a buy on its own. which is kind of a shame considering what Survivor Series is. As I said before,
what
one of the
Survivor
big
Series
four
used to be.
Yeah, like it's every pay-per-view used to be.
Royal Rumble still.
Well, yeah, because it has the Royal Rumble match. It has
and
it
I'd
built
even say
in.
WrestleMania.
Fuck you. WrestleMania has had trouble over the years.
No, the last couple have been okay.
Yeah, but the ones before that were almost unwatchable.
One was.
No, there was a couple.
Okay.
There was a
but
couple
I'm just saying
where there was a couple where there was one good match and the rest of it you're sitting there going, "What the fuck?"
The Big Four isn't what it used to be.
No, it's not. They don't have. It's almost like they don't give a shit about the prestige anymore.
Which I'm not surprised at you.
Not really. I mean, again, WrestleMania has that feel to it. Like I don't know about you, but being a kid who watched WrestleMania my entire life, pretty much. Right. Every time I hear that old school WrestleMania music, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're watching WrestleMania. Even when I'm not watching wrestling, I'm still very excited to be watching it. So, yeah, that's sort of how I go with it.
Okay, so we're winding down.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well pimp the show.
Pimp the show? Oh,
Get
yes.
the paper out
the
with
pimping.
the list of stuff.
Yes, the pimping. Do you want to take care of it? Or?
So, I guess you could find us, obviously, on Spreaker.
Yes, Spreaker.com.
We have to find a way to end this, so I think pimping it works.
Well, we got it. Everyone pimps at the end of a show. We might as well.
You could find us on Spreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Now on iTunes.
Yes.
Hey, that's cool.
We are official, although it doesn't count until we have 10 episodes. But 5 more podcasts, we're official, bitch.
And our email.
Mm-hmm. Our email, partsunknown69@gmail.com. Partsunknown69 is all one word.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a good show.
Hopefully, yeah. Just to go back to iTunes, if you listen to us on iTunes, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Preferably 5-star, but you can be honest.
Be honest.
Be gentle.
Be gentle, but be honest.
Yes.
And if you leave hate mail, leave it to Steve.
Yeah, dude, I will totally read. If you write me hate mail, I will read it on the air.
There you go.
I'm telling you right now, that will absolutely happen. I will answer.
So hundreds of people will listen to you.
I'm okay with that. Fucking send it all in. I will.
We're almost up to like 300 listeners.
Fucking right, man.
So there you go. I don't know how the statistics work on Spreaker, but we're slowly, but surely becoming a thing.
Well, we're two idiots in my apartment recording a podcast.
Hey, parts unknown, kayfabe.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
Remember Ultimate Warrior's in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I didn't say he wasn't here. They don't know where my apartment is.
Parts unknown.
It's in parts unknown. That's right. It still counts. Yeah, we're idiots.
So we'll be back next week.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Survivor Series.
Yep.
We're
gonna review it as we do.
As always, our recap: SmackDown, Raw.
Yes.
Maybe main event NXT if something happens.
One day it'll happen. I swear it'll be entertaining. Yeah, I don't know.
So there you go.
That's about it. I mean, we got nothing else. Like I said, Survivor Series. Get a bunch of friends together. Don't buy it yourself.
Don't be one sad, lonely little man ordering it on your own. This is going to be awesome.
I mean, it's not going to be awesome, dude. It's going to be a little painful.
I love John Cena and Ryback.
Yeah. Hey, if you love John Cena and Ryback, order the shit out of this pay-per-view. Order 2. I don't know how to do that, but order 2.
Also get professional help.
Well, after you listen to the show, then get professional help.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that was us. So
you were Steve.
I was Steve.
And I was Justin.
You were.
And hopefully Survivor Series doesn't suck.
I can't even make that hope, dude. I'm just...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I just hope I don't kill myself by the end of it.
Please don't. I can't do this on my own.
Yeah, no, you can't.
All right, well, we'll talk to you next week.
See you next time.